We're going to go for round two of doing our interview today. Welcome to the latest edition of the Mia Connect. I am Mia Voss, and today I have Anabell Hilarski coming live out of Panama. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Mia, for the invitation.
Yes, well, we've been talking about doing a show for a while, so we're going to dive in here. So, as some of you know, I actually met Anabell and her husband on Google Plus. Gosh, I think it's about a month or two ago. It feels like longer just because we've been chatting so much, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like you're part of my family now.
I do, and I cannot wait for us to come down there and visit, especially as some of you also know, they have a show on Saturdays all about living in Panama, which we're going to post the links for that too. So we're going to dive in and get started. So tell us about your company and what you and Randy are doing together.
Well, our company is High Impact Media Group in Panama. So what we do is marketing, we deal with social media, and recently we're launching our ad exchange. But I think Randy and Ralph are going to talk a little bit in future.
Yes, yes, and we are going to have a show on that too, on the ad exchange. So that's pretty exciting because I know I'm going to be partnering up with you all on that too. But tell me a little bit about your background. I was just looking at your website, which I know you've got listed right there on your.
Yeah, it's anahilarski.com. Well, my background is in psychology, but I don't even use a psychology. I mean, I never work as a psychology. So what I use is for marketing, for dealing with clients, for helping people to build their dreams, to have faith in their goals, how to achieve their goal and everything. So that's how I use psychology.
Yes, and we were saying kind of in the green room before, the great thing is, and I was reading on your website, which for those of you who go to her website, not to worry, when I clicked on it on Google, there is a little translate button, and it's very well written and tells you a lot about her and what she's going to be doing. But I do love it. Yes, you may not be using your psychology background officially, but I know you are just kind of, when you work with people just like I do, you're really able to kind of get behind the words and see what they're looking for in their business. So now the other exciting thing is that you are going to be taking the Spanish-speaking world by storm and really trying to help build stronger businesses, right?
Yeah, exactly. I have respect for the whole English community who do marketing, but I think in the Spanish community there are not many people doing it. So I think I'm gonna take that advantage and do it by myself. I would like to help small businesses to grow their empire, with my marketing strategies, with how I do it. So that's my next goal. I will launch my ebook in Spanish too. So that's gonna be part of my marketing strategy. So.
That is so exciting. I know you've been working very hard on it this weekend, and especially, again, I think that a lot of people, first of all, Google Plus, we're so bat crap crazy about it. So we sort of forget that other people don't know it as well. But what an amazing opportunity to take this into the Spanish community, the Latina community, and say, okay, here's how to get yourself out there. I think you are really onto something super smart.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity. I'm the #1 Google Plus girl here in Panama, so that's just perfect. It couldn't be better.
I know. Wait, let me make the sound for you.
Thank you, Mia. So yeah, I love Google Plus, and I met extraordinary people like you and other many people too. So it's very, very good. I love it. I know in Panama it's not popular right now, but I think it will in future. The thing is that people here is they don't know how to use it, so and they don't like changes. But I do like changes because that is power. That is a part of our life.
Yes, and embracing it is the best. I know that's a big. Your husband certainly subscribes to that as well, of embracing change and really moving towards the next thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to keep moving, keep daring yourself, and do different stuff every day, every week, every month, whatever when you feel like.
Well, yes, exactly. Now, and I know since I've met you, I think you're now up to 17,000 followers. I think when I met you, you might have even been at 14 or 15. So it's it's exponential, and both of you, and I know I'm following suit with you as well, is really engaging with people, and I think it's so easy, and I can't imagine how the Spanish-speaking population doesn't know about it, because I can imagine how tough it is for them, because all of us English folks up here, I'm still trying to get people to understand it. I think I mentioned in our green room that I had somebody come on my YouTube and say, how do I get my Facebook followers over to Google Plus? And I know we've talked about this. I just said, you know what, start a whole new thing, and that's what you did. You said you didn't know anybody at all.
Yeah, exactly. I started with 0 followers. I didn't know anybody, so I started to to follow other people, to join the communities. That's how I built my followers. So it's awesome. I used to be sad at the beginning that all my friends on Facebook, they weren't in Google Plus, and they still don't use Google Plus, because I remember one my husband friend told me, nobody use Google Plus, nobody likes Google Plus. But who cares? I do love Google Plus, and so that's part of my life too. And I love my fans. They're all awesome and amazing people.
They are, and now your content as well is such a fun mix. We always have a great time on Catterday, of course, but then you're also posting a ton of great articles. Randy writes a ton of great things, so we do a lot of sharing, we do a lot of reposting, and you know, for me personally, that's really how I'm getting to know a lot about a lot of different things, not just Google Plus, but from the things that you share. So more power to you, sister.
Yeah, exactly. But you're becoming famous too, Mia. Everyone know you now. So we just perfect.
It is. I think I'm just embracing my hot messness. I know I just had somebody post about, we were laughing about my first circle, that apparently he thinks I didn't have my name in it, which, you know, that circle thing, we're starting that too. We're going to be popping in there. So, but thank you, Tom Coleman, for resharing it. I will give you a little shout out for that. And then, and he's,
sorry.
Yeah, no, fine. He was resharing for you as well. He's quite your cheerleader too.
Yeah, thank you, Tom, for everything.
Let's give him a little. Hold on. That's for Tom Coleman. So yes. So again, so your next big venture is this ad exchange. I know we're going to be blowing it up, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be our next like baby.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be part of our goal in future. So yeah. It's just amazing.
My phone's blowing up over here. It's probably Tom. Blessings. Tom or Greg. It is going to be great, and for you viewers out there, Ralph Kaiser and Randy and I will be talking about this further. And then again, please stay tuned for the Panama shows too. Those have been really fun, and I'm telling you, Greg and I are getting down there. So you know, get ready for it. I think we said we're going to broadcast from the Trump, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's our goal in our show is to go to different places in Panama and be able to do our hangout on air over there. So our next one is, well, not our next one, but I think in future we're planning to record from the Trump building, which is one of the most famous building in Panama. It's so beautiful, and the shape is just perfect. So
well, when I was talking to Randy the first time and saw it, I was like, what is that? That looks really fun. So I put that on my bucket list. First we'll go through the canal, and then we'll go hit that up. So.
Exactly. We can't wait to see you here. There are so many opportunities here in Panama. So I tell people, if you want to start some business or doing something new, come down to Panama. Panama is a country of opportunities right now.
I'm going to call that the TMC South office and get myself down there, but I'll just need to learn more Español. Hablo y entiendo un poquito.
Yeah.
As you know, so you're gonna have to teach that to me too. And of course, Annabelle and I are planning on doing some more shows together, and it could be everything from fashion to fun to makeup, and again,
our plate
that we love. Yeah. So yeah, there it is. That one matches too. So all right, we're gonna wrap this up here in a second, but you know what time it's for? It's time for the Bat Crap Crazy moment. Tell me what you're Bat Crap crazy about, darling.
Hobbit. I'm a Hobbit. I know it sounds crazy, but I love Hobbit. You know, the first time that I watched the movie, I was, oh my god, so cute. But it's not about being cute. It's about the character is brave, it's adventure, you know, it's courage. So it's just good. It's just like me. Beside that, I'm short. You know, I'm a short girl. So I call myself Hobbit.
Yes, and everyone, I mentioned this before in our green room, but when I talk to Annabelle and Randy on our video calls on the weekends, when she doesn't have her makeup on, which she's still just drop dead gorgeous, she calls herself the Hobbit and has her little hair up. So that's my favorite thing. But I love that Bat Crap Crazy. I think it's
Yeah.
original, and you're right. It's about character, and I love their little feet too.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure everyone have their own character. Everyone follows somebody. So mine is just being the Hobbit.
I love that. She's my little Spanish Hobbit.
Thank you, Mia.
All I have to do is show on that. So, well, that's it for our latest edition of the Mia Connect on Air. I do have the social media power chats on Fridays at 10 a.m. and then interviews on Monday. But, honey, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I know we're going to be on here together sometime soon. So thanks for being on.
Thanks for the invitation, Mia. Bye-bye.
Yes. Okay,
Besos.
bye. Besitos. Bye, everyone. Wow, so we're going to dive in here. So, as some of you know, I actually met Annabelle and her husband on Google Plus. Gosh, I think it's about a month or two ago. It feels like longer just because we've been chatting so much, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like you're part of my family now.
I do, and I cannot wait for us to come down there and visit, especially
Our attic chains. But I think Randy and Ralph are going to talk a little bit in future.
Yes, yes, and we are going to have a show on that too on the Ad Exchange. So that's pretty exciting because I know I'm going to be partnering up with you all on that too. But tell me a little bit about your background. I was just looking at your website, which I know you've got listed right there. And as some of you also know, they have a show on Saturdays all about living in Panama, which we're going to post the links for that too. So we're going to dive in and get started. So tell us about your company and what you and Randy are doing together.
Well, our company is High Impact Media Group in Panama. So what we do is marketing, we deal with social media, and recently we're launching.
We're going to go for round two of doing our interview today. Welcome to the latest edition of the Mia Connect. I am Mia Voss, and today I have Anabell Hilarski coming live out of Panama. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Mia, for the invitation.
Yes, well, we've been talking about doing a show for a while.
Yeah, it's anahilarski.com. Well, my background is in psychology, but I don't even use a psychology. I mean, I never work as a psychology. So what I use is for marketing, for dealing with clients, for helping people to build their dreams, to have faith